We have a very important question that we're gonna discuss today. Why the hell is Oshinoko so popular? We have seen exactly 2 episodes, and that's enough, because all it took was 1 for it to become the highest rated anime on myanimelist ever.
Wow.
And is it the greatest anime of all time?
Didn't I say Demon Slayer was the other day?
And loves Demon Slayer.
I really do.
You've seen 2 episodes of it?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say best of all time, but I think it's good.
Let's say not even close. Okay, but let's discuss why. Why has this captured the heart of so many? Do you have any theories, Anne?
Well, I know for you, you love it because it's this idea of redemption.
Redemption?
Yeah, because the mother gets, so, like the one character
You mean
gets,
revenge?
Revenge. The one character gets...
Well, they're totally different things.
Okay, the one character gets killed,
Yes.
and then he's also wanting to avenge his mother's death as well as his and figure it all out.
Yes, I of course love all revenge tales, and the more brutal the revenge, the better.
Oh my god.
But I have some ideas, and I think I can pinpoint it to a very specific reason. Firstly, it's very well done. It looks great, doesn't it? They're doing a great job with animating the show. However, I think that so many people went into this not maybe knowing exactly what it was about. I read the manga weeks before the anime came out. I didn't even know an anime was coming. I just started reading it. And the mother's murder is quite shocking if you don't know it's coming. And I think they did such a good job with her death that they practically stabbed the audience metaphorically as well. And the audience was so devastated by her death that Aqua's quest for revenge is now backed up so heavily and highly that it shot the anime to the top of the rankings of all time.
That makes a lot of sense because it's so early on when the doctor who's treating her dies. We don't care that much about him. He's not as emotional either, and he's sort of obsessive. But then you see these characters reborn, and you really do, I, as the mother, you like her a lot. And then this whole like, I have never said I love you, like she's got such a twisted path. And then when it comes to that moment of like finally being able to say truthfully, and you know, it gives her peace as she's dying that she loves her kids.
Well, it's just
definitely
added,
very powerful.
It added to the impact.
Yeah.
And Aqua, since he was a doctor in his last life, is uniquely qualified to be able to carry out this revenge because he's a genius in a boy's body. And so that makes it even more intriguing. I just think the direction of the scene in which he is murdered was done to such perfection that is like the sole reason I think the show is so loved right now. Plus the theme song is a banger. It's been in my head all morning.
So good, so good.
My favorite part is when the one girl goes like this. You know which part I'm talking about? And then she turns around?
No.
Well, I'll have it up there, you'll see. All of that combined in the colors, it has a very distinct feel. I think people just instantly got into it. Plus it has a big marketing campaign in Japan. And the other element that I think is at play here, it's popular, everybody's talking about it, I'm into it too kind of thing, where, oh yeah, that person loves it, you check it out, I love it too, and it just kind of spreads like wildfire. Yeah. I think it's the popular in thing at the moment.
It was very clever how it was written because usually, I know this isn't an isekai, but usually with isekais, we sort of forget about the person's past to some extent, their past life. This really involves all these different characters' past lives and stories culminating, like it's this triangle effect. It's really interesting how they all get involved together through this rebirth.
Now here's what I can tell you as someone who has read the manga and is all caught up, it's still ongoing by the way, is that is it as good as everyone is making it out to be? Is it going to maintain this? What's going to happen? Honestly, it's good, not great. There's a theater arc where they are in a play, and that really dragged for me took me a while to get through that because I just wasn't motivated. There's two things going on simultaneously. You have the whole story about Ruby wanting to become an idol and Aqua becoming an actor, and their experiences in the entertainment industry simultaneously going on with the revenge ploy. The revenge ploy to me is the more interesting part, and I suspect for most people probably is what it drives them to continue staying in the series. So every now and then we get some big developments in this area, but it spends a lot of time over here, especially in the theater arc, and eventually you're like, okay, they're working on their acting in the theater. Who cares? Can we get back to the revenge? And so it kind of meanders a little bit in that area. I'm not going to spoil anything, but Aqua seems to be getting closer and closer to his target for revenge, and the series may be coming to a close soon, and by soon, a few years, because I think it's a bi-weekly release. I suspect that after season 1 is done, it'll probably die down a little bit, and then the next big thing will happen. What's your favorite anime of the season that we're watching at the moment?
I think it is still Demon Slayer, and then a close second would be Vinland Saga.
Oh, Farmland Saga.
Yes.
That's been good.
Yes, it has been. It's getting better.
You want to give a score for Oshinoko so far, and then we'll sign it off? After 2 episodes, how would you score it?
That's tough because, as you know, I've fallen asleep a little bit, but that's because I've been really tired. And they're just such long episodes.
It's those goddamn MyPillows.
They're so long at the start. These episodes have just been really long than what I'm used to.
Well, Oshinoko was an hour and a half. It was a movie.
I know, yeah.
Just throw out a number.
7.5.
Okay, yeah, that's about what I would say.
Okay.
That's about what I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about it.
All right. Well, like and subscribe, please.
Okay. Goodbye. Good
Bye.
riddance.
Bye.
Get down from your books.
Oh, man.
All right, that's it. The end.
Take it away, Tuka.
Take it away. Take what away?
Just watch me break it. I say, if I let me touch me, I say, you're doing everything that I want. So keep us away to the dawn. Why is your tank so dirty?
Leave me alone.
You're so messy.